Hello. I am very excited to share with you today the secret of how to negate the hate and use that energy to empower you instead. This method clicked for me when I started receiving a lot of negative feedback from my non traditional views. Have you ever noticed yourself getting upset when people start hating on you for your ideas or beliefs? For most people, getting angry in return is the typical response. The first step is becoming aware of your reactions in that moment. Begin to notice how you feel about how they are responding to you. Cultivate your own observer. This method only works when a person chooses to become self aware during interactions with others. The second step is a therapy technique called cognitive reframing. I have been using this method for years to shift my thinking away from caring what others think of me to freeing myself of everyone's opinion of me, good and bad. Having finally achieved this level of mastery, I will tell you, I've never felt happier or more liberated in my life. That is a whole video in itself, however, which will be coming in the future. I am so happy to share this technique with you so you can start applying it to your own social interactions with people who start nagging you. Cognitive reframing is all about shifting your own thoughts to a healthier perspective. People aren't always going to agree with you, so don't bother. Even if you present a factual, logical argument, there are many who will be unable to get out of their own narrow, linear mindset. So, stop trying to convince irrational people to be rational for your own sake. It is a waste of time and energy. In the Essene Humane Gospel of Christ, Jesus provides an invaluable perspective. To men, truth is revealed, but only according to the capacity to understand and receive. No matter how much wisdom, truth, facts, or logic you impart, there are simply going to be people who do not have the ability to understand and recognize it to be truth. Also, in psychology terms, people encounter cognitive dissonance when the information they are receiving conflicts dramatically with their internal values and beliefs, often to the point where they shut down to the input and fall back on their own comfortable, long held beliefs as rationale. Let them. If a person won't hear reason, stop wasting your time trying. If a third grader is given the same exam as a high school senior, is it really the third grader's fault when they fail? No. The senior has acquired more knowledge through experience. So instead of being upset when a person can't see your point of view, have some compassion for them. Ignorant people are ignorant because they do not know any better. Be kind and compassionate. One of the most absolute important things you should realize is that responding to a person out of ego is going to turn them off to what you are saying. It takes much practice, self awareness, and constant self monitoring, but you can learn how to cognitively retrain yourself to respond without ego. It is our pride that often gets in the way of us having the kind of discussion, debate, and relationship that is both healthy and constructive. So, learn how to edge your own ego out with conscious effort. Now, this last step is the real secret. This is how you negate any attacks, any negativity thrown your way. The most powerful thing you can do is send love in response to hate. Being kind to those who are ignorant is a good start. Coming from a place of understanding is vital to responding in kindness to those who are asleep or in darkness. But actually taking that hate, transforming that energy into fuel, and then echoing back love instead is the most powerful thing you can do. Let's agree to disagree, and I disagree with you, but I still respect you, are really great tactics. But the real magic happens when you say, I love the light in your soul. Haters simply do not know how to respond to that. In my personal experience, it has stopped every attack so far. Feel free to think of your own phrase. Now, that phrase came to me one day as I was thinking about the word namaste. For those of you who perhaps don't know what this perfect word translates to, it means the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Now, whatever you call the Creator is entirely irrelevant. The nature of God we see manifested in two forces that I know to be the fundamental building blocks of the universe: love and light. We see the principle of light in the sun and love in the receiving and creating force in nature. We see light on the subatomic level as energy or information, as scientists love to argue. We see love drive everyone, consciously or subconsciously, to connect with others. We even see love heading in the wrong direction in selfishness, when others place their own interest above others to pursue the negative path. These examples are just the physical manifestations of the most powerful forces. The real insight comes from knowing that our souls are made by the one Creator, and that divine spark within us animates us and contains the love and light of God. When people choose negativity, dark and evil thoughts and deeds, they dim that light within themselves, but it can never be extinguished. When you say the words, "I love the light in your soul," you are not saying that you love a person's personality or their actions. What you are saying is that you recognize and love the part of them that is connected to God. The only way to depower darkness is with light. The only way to truly stop a hater is with love. When you shift your thoughts to a higher perspective and respond to ignorance with love, you empower yourself and neutralize their assault on you. In short, when you change how you think, act, and react to negativity, you can transmute that energy into positivity that will empower yourself and anyone else who sees it. I will also use this phrase on people that I genuinely like as well. Also, for clarification, when I say magic, I am simply referring to a higher state of consciousness, awareness, being that is ever present and ready for us to tap into at any time. You can change the world simply by changing yourself into a better, kinder, more loving version of yourself. A more peaceful world starts by being a more peaceful and humble version of yourself. It is not important to be right, but it is important to be kind. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Your support will help me grow this channel. If you have not yet joined Unified TV, join now by using the link in the description below. There is so much wonderful content on the network. It is like a parallel university. In fact, I canceled my Gaia subscription as soon as I found Unified TV. I've never looked back. The channel is truly worth it. I love the light in your soul. Peace, my friends.